conspiracy theory. Tonight, Facebook says it's banning accounts tied to the conspiracy theory QAnon from both Facebook and Instagram. But just 4 weeks before the election, critics say Facebook is not doing enough to stop hate groups from operating on the site. NBC's Jolene Kent spoke exclusively with a former Facebook engineer.
Why did you decide to leave Facebook?
Facebook is really dropping the ball on how to respond to this moment, and it's creating a lot of harm.
After more than 5 years at Facebook, Ashok Chanwani walked away from their engineering job last month, citing what Chanwani says is the company's unwillingness to stop rampant hate speech and racism on the platform.
You say Facebook is on the wrong side of history. Why do you say that?
It's very clear to me after everything that's happened that Facebook's work has life and death consequences.
Like the fatal shootings in Kenosha, Chanwani believes the company was too slow to remove a call to arms by a self-proclaimed militia group that critics believe contributed to the death of 2 protesters. Facebook took down the group's page the next day, saying it violated its dangerous individuals and organizations policy. Chanwani is one of several Facebook engineers who have recently left the company in protest. 2 current Facebook employees who spoke to NBC News anonymously for fear of losing their jobs described working at Facebook as a daily crisis of integrity, that the company is complicit.
I did not believe there was a way while working there that I could help move the company to take more seriously some of these really critical issues.
Chanwani did not raise concerns to executives, but just before quitting Facebook, they posted this 3-page resignation letter on an internal employee message board, arguing that Facebook is profiting off hate.
It was my hope that sharing some thoughts with my colleagues might help them realize the power they have to set Facebook in a better direction.
With 2.7 billion users, more than a third of the world's population, Facebook has been widely criticized for its handling of hate speech, racism, and disinformation. This summer, dozens of companies like McDonald's, Coca-Cola, and Nike pulled advertising off Facebook and Instagram for a month or longer. Facebook says they've banned 250 white supremacist organizations and removed over 4 million posts supporting hate groups, adding, "We've invested billions of dollars to keep hate off of our platform. While there's more to do, any suggestion that we aren't taking action against hate is disproven by the progress that we've made." And tonight, pledging a sweeping ban of all QAnon accounts. But CEO Mark Zuckerberg told Congress last summer it's complicated, saying,
"We do not want to become the arbiters of truth."
Chanwani believes Facebook should do more, speaking out to push for change.
The consequences that we're facing as a society, as a world, are probably worse than maybe me not being able to get another tech job.
Jolene Kent, NBC News.
Up next.